This new Roblox event is not good. But let me explain, okay? Because this is just my opinion, all right? If you like the event, that is completely cool and awesome. And I do want to say that this probably... No, it is probably the worst event that Roblox has hosted. But let me explain why, okay? Ever since this event got released, the dislike ratio has been slowly declining. As you can see, here's like the stats page for the games. And you can see that as soon as it released, the like ratio instantly went down to around 80%, which is pretty expected. I don't even think that's because it's like a bad event. I think that just happens with anything that Roblox releases. They will have a giant dislike spike whenever they release anything. But here's where it gets pretty bad, because the dislike ratio continued to creep down into the 76% area, which basically means that slowly over time people are still disliking this event. And looking at the likes to dislike ratio like tab over here, you can see that the dislikes are still coming in strong. Now, you might be asking, why? Why do people dislike it? Well, I would just say that most of these dislikes are probably just people, you know, trolling. Like, I don't think people actually hate this event enough to dislike it. But with that all being said, the event is still not good. I'm sorry. I think the developers that are a part of this event are doing a great job. Most of the games I've played are absolutely fantastic. But there's a big problem with this event that I've noticed. And it's basically just how the game's items are trashed. I have not felt the need to grind this event a smidge throughout its release. And honestly, I don't even know many people who care or know about this event even going on, because I don't know. It just didn't feel like it was advertised enough. Like, yeah, they have content creators hosting teams. I feel like that's a lot of advertising, but for some reason, I feel like not a lot of people care about this event. In comparison to stuff like the Classic, I just don't think this event really, you know, has the same effect. And I mean, looking at the actual page for the game's event, it does have a sizable player base. Like 32,000 people are just in the lobby. That does not count the amount of people that are like in games grinding out challenges right now. But either way, with all that being said, I've still been seeing this little line right here go further and further down because people keep disliking this game. Now, again, this dislike ratio is not bad at all, and honestly, I think this event is still deserving of a like, but I don't think it's a good event, sadly. Maybe I'm just a hater. Maybe I'm just a freaking hater or something, but I'm not liking it so far. And let me show you the main reason why. Because here are the items that you can get from the event. You get AirPods, which look pretty bad, a pair of shoes, a shirt, and then some pants. Those are the main 4 items that you can get within, I don't know, like a couple hours of playing the event. And then you finally get the items that are actually like fine, which is like this headband and glasses, which honestly looks pretty bad. I don't know who's gonna wear that. And then you got these wings, which I think are also just pretty bad. I mean, these items are terrible. Like, if we're comparing it to the last 2 events, these are atrocious. Like, nobody is going to wear any of these first 4 items, and they shouldn't even have been here in the first place. I guess you can bling them, but I don't know what that really entails. As you can see, here's the bling bundle, whatever that means. Did I just get all the items myself? Another thing is that this little package that they have with this event is just trash. Like, comparing this to the Classic and the other, you know, and the Hunt, this is such a lackluster event, sadly. And I hate saying that because there's so many content creators that are involved, and it's like a very community-oriented event that is seemingly pretty cool. It just, I don't know, it doesn't hold up to me. I don't know. There is quests in the lobby which seem pretty fun. You know, there's like obbies and stuff that you can do, which I guess is cool. But when looking at the actual like rewards for playing this event, it doesn't seem that cool. Now, I do think that there is going to be a special item given out to the team that wins, so maybe that could save the event. Maybe all these bad items right here are here because the winning team is going to get a really cool Dominus or something. Surely, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm just a hater, bro. But this event really does seem like the least playable out of all the events we've seen so far. And for some reason, my game just restarted. Oh, thanks. I guess Roblox put like a patch on the game because everybody's rejoining. Oh, that's what they added. They extended the 24-hour like item. Why would they do that? Why would you extend this item? This item stinks. I'm glad that Roblox is hosting events, and I think this like whole game lobby looks absolutely fantastic. But the fact it's just like a really poorly made Classic reskin makes me really not want to play this, especially because the items are trash. And I think this event suffers from the opposite problem that the Classic suffered from, because the Classic was such a good event. Like, the lobby was amazing, the items were amazing, everything was really good about that whole event, except for the games. The games Roblox chose just were so lazy. But now, in comparison, this event is kind of like the opposite problem. The devs killed it, bro. Every game I've played so far has been really fun, but the main game, the main lobby has just had garbage all over it, which stinks. Now, I thought this was just a me problem, and I didn't really want to voice my opinion on the event because I thought maybe I was just being rude. Maybe I was just a hater, right? So I put up a poll on my YouTube channel to see if I was the only one that felt this way, and surprisingly, it wasn't just me. Now, granted, it's not like a landslide, but it is pretty close because as you can see in this poll that I put up, a majority of people said the event was fine, which I can agree with. I think the event is all right. Like, as an event, it's cool, but the rewards you're getting and the grindableness of it is not there for me. As you can see, 15% of people said it really stinks, which is pretty bad. Now, there is still 6% of people saying that it is pretty good, which I'd say is actually a sizable chunk. But to be honest, guys, I don't know. This event doesn't seem the best. Now, I've only seen one major tweet talking about how the games event is pretty bad as well, but it has a lot of likes and attention being thrown at it, so let's read it real quick. So here's the tweet that I saw. It has 500 likes, and it says, after playing the games, I really hope this is not the current direction for Roblox events moving forward. I would really love to see Roblox having a new take on the Roblox event genre or reviving older events, but all of these events have the same concepts with the same problem. And going into the comments of this tweet, you can see that there's a lot of people kind of sharing the similar opinion I had, such as this tweet right here that says, the quests were okay. New games being included is always great, but the item prizes really put down the event, which I agree with. I think the games in this event are doing a great job. It's just Roblox themselves really didn't put their all into these prizes, and it just kind of seems a bit lackluster. But I don't know. That's just my opinion. Tell me in the comments if you think this event sucks. I personally think it is probably the worst event out of the 3 they have done this year, and I'm just a little disappointed. But now we can move on to other news that happens to be on Roblox, such as Shedletsky uploading a brand new video called Shirts and Pants 2. So if you guys don't know, a very like classic trailer type thing on Roblox was called Shirts and Pants. And basically it was Roblox announcing that shirts and pants were being added to the website. And for some reason, like years upon years later, Shedletsky made a brand new version of it. As you can see, here's his YouTube channel, and as you can see, here's the original one from 16 years ago. Oh my god. And if we go to his latest videos, you can see he has a brand new video called Shirts and Pants 2. So yeah, for some reason, Shedletsky remade this in a brand new way. But yeah, brand new Shirts and Pants has been uploaded, dude. Very exciting. But yeah, it's pretty funny to see that this is being uploaded in 2024. But now we can move on to the next story, which just happens to be this pretty cool new update for developers on Studio, where basically tinting is now supported for assets with surface appearance in Roblox Studio. Surface appearance tinting allows you to multiply a color property with your surface appearance color map to create color variation. So if you don't know what this means, basically it just means that you can now color meshes on Roblox in a very unique way, as you can see here. You can see in this GIF, they just show how they're literally just changing the color of this mesh, which is pretty cool. But yeah, this is pretty awesome. I think the way you would be able to do this before they added this update was like, you had to render out your texture for an object as a PNG, so it was like kind of see-through, and then you have to like change the mesh's like actual color behind the texture, have this kind of effect, which was not always the best. But now that there's this like tinting feature, you don't need to do that anymore, which is actually pretty sick. So yeah, W Roblox for that small little update. I think it's pretty cool.